have some exciting updates for you all. Last night, I got hooked and stayed up a little bit too late. I started reading Dune last night. If you'll recall, I got Dune at the library this weekend. I think I'm really going to enjoy it. I made it through the first, 67 pages or so, and I had to finally tell myself I need to go to sleep. It's really good. It's, I'm not really a science fiction fan, per se, but this is really interesting and really thought-provoking and kind of, it's, I can't explain entirely what's going on yet, but everything about it I really enjoy. It's kind of creepy, and it's kind of like this sort of environmental undertones of environmentalism. It's interesting. So I can't wait to see how the book goes on, moves along. But so far it's really pulling me into something very, very interesting. So I started that, and what else? Oh, my seitan that I made this weekend has been wonderful. Making it with my mom loaned me her KitchenAid mixer, and I used the paddle. Did I use the paddle attachment? I can't remember. Here, let's get a little of Mother's little helper in here. Yeah, I used the paddle attachment, and just beating it really thoroughly makes it come out much better, much more of a consistent texture. I've really been enjoying that. I have one more serving left, and then I'll probably move on to tofu. I kind of have the same type of protein several nights in 1 week, and then I go on to something else. Like I'll have the same legume 4 or 5 nights in a row, and then I'll switch to tofu, and then I'll switch to something else. So I try and change it up here and there. But speaking of protein, you guys, I saw Four Sigmatic came out with a plant-based protein. I need to try that. I enjoy consuming protein powders largely for the taste, although I believe theirs is unflavored. But I'll be interested to give theirs a try. I'm sure it has like mushrooms and stuff in it. I didn't really look too carefully at what it has, but yeah, that's exciting. And they also have chocolate in, but I'm always nervous to order chocolate, particularly, it's getting to the time of year where you can't technically order chocolate in Texas because it will melt when it arrives. I think even iHerb won't ship certain items to Texas, to the southeast in the summertime, because they can't ensure quality of things not melting if they happen to be left out on your doorstep or whatever. And while my mail deliveries go to a mail room, in the office, it's still sitting on the truck, and just the act of taking the box from the truck into the apartment building, the chocolate would melt. So I may have to just take a trip to Los Angeles sometime and try the chocolate in person, because they had it this winter, but they had run out of it. So yeah, and what else? Oh, I put on my new bracelet this morning. I haven't been wearing it. I haven't worn it yet. You guys see? That one. And then I also put the necklace on because it matches my Coolie Bar little blue shirt here, but you can't really see it too well with this sun protective collar that I'm rocking. Oh, the Peach Cobbler soy blend from Tuscany Candle. I'm loving it. I wish it were a little bit larger. That sounds like a rap song. Because then it would put out a stronger scent. I could obviously get more than one, but that's my only gripe with it. I wish they had, that's a 12 ounce. I wish they had like a 30 ounce, 28 ounce jar, 24 ounce, double that size. I think it would put out a stronger throw. But it's really nice. For those of you who prefer soy candles, I have to say though, maybe because it's a soy blend, it's not burning any quote cleaner than in their typical wax. It's got a little bit of soot there. Actually, that's not the candle. That's from my, in retrospect, I think that's from my, I use those long wooden matches. I like to strike the match. but you guys are bobbing in and out here. So yeah, this morning I've just been wearing that Banana Boat Simply Protect Sport because I ran out of my Ulta MD UV Sport, and I'm gonna get some more, but I really like that, and it's actually kind of similar. So I've been wearing that, and yeah, that's about it as far as my skincare. Just keeping it really simple. And I finished up that BioTerra shampoo that I got at Kroger a while back. You guys clued me into the fact that it's a generic version of Biolage, maybe. And I really like the smell of that. I used it, the scent of that. I used that last night and I finished it up. So it was just a little travel size because I wanted to try it. But yeah, I may get a new shampoo today. It's errand day, so that's what I have on my mind. I always get tempted by all the exotic shampoos, but here's the thing, like a lot of them are geared towards people with color treated hair, and so I kind of feel like, is it really worth it for me to spend my money on an expensive shampoo if its main like thing, you know, main benefit, if I can get this out, is for people with color treated hair? Like, it's just kind of lost on me because my hair is not color treated, and I, you know, would rather just have like a gentle cleansing shampoo. So I don't know, but I'm always tempted by that brand Living Proof and Pureology. They just sound like they're gonna smell good. That's why I'm tempted. But yeah, that's what's going on. Well, hey guys, what's up? It is the end of the day and I'm headed out to run errands. I need to get gas, which I detest, and I also need to depollinate my car again. It's like a moving stamen. Anyways, I was reading an article last night, editorial in the Journal of the American Medical Association, and they've recently done like a meta-analysis and review of many studies in nutrition, and the conclusion is that overwhelmingly so, the majority, if not all, of the studies support tremendous value in a high fiber diet, in a diet with sufficient fiber, dietary fiber, specifically from whole foods. That, in contrast to processed refined cereals, I think is what they were talking about in the editorial. And it shows that that people who consume high fiber diets have a lower overall risk of cardiovascular disease, cardiovascular mortality, but it seems mortality is lower for all sorts of diseases, not only cardiovascular disease, but also there's a lower association with colorectal cancer, and we've kind of known that for a long time, and it's been posited that inadequate fiber in the diet is kind of a risk factor or setup for colorectal cancer. This is because of sort of almost like the colon gets stagnant, is the way I think of it. You don't get enough roughage that is important for kind of chatting with all of those microbes that are key to the health of your intestinal tract and the immune surveillance and tumor recognition. So colorectal disease, but also a wide variety of other cancers as well. And it really, you know, for people who follow a whole foods, plant-based, vegan diet, I think they're probably like thumbs-upping this all the way. But it's not to say that diets that include animal products are somehow the devil. It's merely pointing out that a huge problem in the American diet, at least, is that most people get inadequate fiber. And they also pointed out that that could be a concern with the ketogenic diet. You know, there's a lot of enthusiasm for the ketogenic diet because it is associated with weight loss, and weight loss has tremendous, and people who struggle with being overweight, it has tremendous benefit on so many health parameters. But this could be a negative consequence of that particular diet if the diet does not appropriately address fiber. And that can often be the case on a lot of these high protein, higher fat, lower carbohydrate diets, is they neglect dietary fiber a little bit, or can be. And they emphasize that a dietary fiber supplement is not quite the same thing, and is probably not as good, and maybe inadequate. So that's interesting. Demonizing about carbohydrates in the diet culture or whatever, but in reality, you know, fiber is a very, very good and essential carbohydrate that we're all kind of under consuming. But update on the Mooala oat milk. Okay, unpopular opinion here. I've not really found that I like oat milk. I know everybody else likes it. To me, you know what it tastes like? No matter which brand I have. I've had them all, pretty much. Oatly, blah, blah, blah. You know, all of them. I've tried them. They all taste, I won't say they all taste the same, but they all have the same effect. And that is when you make oatmeal and you finish eating your oatmeal and you put water in the bowl to keep it from sticking, and say you leave it in the sink like that. Say you were to then drink that water. That's kind of what oatmeal reminds me of. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's from all the colloidal oatmeal baths I used to take as a child. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't like it. It just tastes like I'm drinking watered down oatmeal, raw oatmeal too. So, but I think that particular brand, other than it just tasting like oat milk, I think it was pretty good quality. So if you do like oat milk, definitely give it a try. Mooala. I don't know that they'll have that in everyone's area though. It was an Austin-based company, so it may just be a select Texas thing, in which case I can't help you. There's a Mustang parked in front of me, and the windshield has... You know what the windshield has? Like a big decal on it that says American Muscle. Wouldn't it be funny if I had a t-shirt that said that? American Muscle. You know, because I'm not like ripped or anything. I just think it'd be comedic. So Costco got in new Tommy Bahama beach chairs. I don't care for the new pattern though, as much. But my mom and I have two of these. You know, each have one. They're really comfortable. They have like a pouch on the back that keeps stuff cold. And then they have a drink holder too on the side. It's really handy. I like this Pro Shade umbrella for outside. That's nice. I'm always alarmed by the dearth of shade cover on outdoor playgrounds for kids. Like when I drive by schools, I'm always like, that's terrible. In Australia and New Zealand, they have all these regulations about there has to be appropriate shade. I wish we had that here. Okay, so from Costco this week, I got more frozen riced cauliflower, and of course I got Boscovich spinach. And then I got the 5-pound bag of Halo little cutie tangerine oranges, mandarin oranges. These are really good. I like them because they're easy to peel. I don't like it when citrus fruits, the peel is really tenacious and then ends up ripping the actual fruit and it makes a mess. These come off very smoothly. And I was excited to see this. I typically buy my nutritional yeast on iHerb, but I had to snag this. I think actually, is it the Volupta brand? Yeah, Volupta brand, the same brand that made those dragon fruit chips I liked. They did away with at Costco, as well as the beet chips that are now no longer there either. They have in a nutritional yeast. I feel like the Volupta brand brings one thing to Costco and gets me hooked and then switches it out for something else. But I went ahead and got this. I like that it's this giant bag, so I can just refill my little canister, and cuts down on plastic. Then I also got the Taylor Farms celery sticks. These go quick at Costco. I don't know if it's the celery juice trend or what. It's just been flying off the shelves. I'm in an iceberg kind of mood, so I think tonight I'm gonna have an iceberg lettuce salad. So I got a head of iceberg at Kroger. I also got chayote squash, 2 white onions, 2 bundles of cilantro. Every time I eat at night, I think to myself, I really wish I had some cilantro. So I remembered to get it this week. Then I also got these. I've always seen them and I want to give them a try. They are opo squash. Never had them. I think they're just kind of like a firmer version of a zucchini or yellow squash. They're in the squash family. I got a head of cabbage, and because I'm not too keen on that Moala oat milk, I will make my way through it, albeit slowly. I'm gonna cut in a little of this silk cashew milk. I really enjoy this. It is the unsweetened vanilla, no added sugar. 0 grams of sugar, only 25 calories per serving. This doesn't have the added vitamin B12 though, I think, like the Costco almond milk does, but it does have calcium and vitamin D. So I also am on this passion fruit kick as of late. So I got passion fruit, and I also got kumquats. Now I was just going on and on about how I hate it when citrus fruits are difficult to peel, and I think you can actually eat the peel of these. I could be wrong on that. It's something I'll have to Google before I consume, but I know I like the taste of these. They're very, very sour, so I got some of those. Radishes have become a staple for me in the air fryer. They taste just like potatoes. They're really good. I've really been enjoying them. And I got 2 more cans of the chopped turnip greens that I found to have very low sodium, much to my delight last time I looked. So I went ahead and got 2 more cans of those this week. And then I also got the no salt added cut green beans. I adore these. I like the French cut much better, but they have been out of the no salt added French cut green beans. And then I have really been on having a mustard craving lately and a horseradish craving. It's really difficult to find horseradish condiments that do not have dairy or eggs in them, I've noticed. But Kroger came to my rescue with their horseradish mustard. I'm hoping it's really nice and spicy. It just has the horseradish. They don't add any sugar. A lot of mustards, they add sugar, and I don't care for that. And I love stone ground mustard as well. So I got the Simple Truth stone ground mustard. This on the baked radishes and the canned greens is rather delicious. Then I got some more of these after 2 p.m. your cutoff sticks. And I mentioned I ran out of shampoo. So I'm gonna give this a try. I always see it on iHerb. I don't know if it's any good or not. Someone probably will comment about their experience, and hopefully it's good in the comments. Yeah, I wanted to give it a try. It's the Giovanni Salon Quality, it says. 50-50 balancing, hydrating, clarifying shampoo. No sulfates, vegan, cruelty-free. The package is recyclable. So it seemed to meet a lot of check boxes. We'll see. It kind of smells citrusy. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. So I'll update you guys on Saturday as to how a shampooing went with that. It's rather hot out already, believe it or not. It's quite hot. I cracked in this morning to a new bottle of the Pure Rose Nectar. It's really good, and the lemon natural calm. That's a winning combination. I'm wondering if it'll be good with kumquats. We shall see. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.